Hi beauties, it's Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and we are going to be making a card today with the Petal Park bundle. This comes with this stamp set along with the Petal Park Builder Punch. And then there's no words in here, so I chose the Tropical Leaves because I love that font, and I'm going to be using the Love You Lots from there. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I did was decide what my base was going to be, and I took that base, I cut it right in half, so you're at 5.5 by 8.5, and then I'm going to score at 4.25. So let's go ahead and burnish that down. Now that we know the base, I know I'm going to be using some blue colors, and I started with the Balmy Blue, and I wanted to stay in that color scheme, so I went with Balmy Blue, Tahitian Tide, and Azure Afternoon. They just look really cute together. You decide how you want to have them. I like them like this. So we will get moving. Since this is our base, we're kind of done with that until we decide to add this piece to it. We've got this piece here. It is cut at 4 by 5.25. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just use some blends. And I'm going to get my blending brush out here. I'm just looking to see if I have a blue color that I might like to use. This looks like it's kind of, is it a blue or a purple? It's clean, so we're good. It's kind of got a little blue tint to it. So I got that. And then I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Masking paper, and it comes in a sheet just like this, and 5 by 7, and then I just cut inches off of it. So now we've got a 3 by 7 mask left over, and we've got 2 pieces of 1 by 7 that I will be using. So to use the masking tape, you're just going to peel the back off. Let's see here. It's very easy. I had it peeled earlier and then I grabbed it and put it together. And then this is your masking side. So I'm going to take that masking. I'm going to kind of put it right here, just a little bit over. And I'm going to put that down so this doesn't go moving around. Then I'm going to take this side here. We're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to leave some space in between. This is the problem with doing it live. If it comes out crazy, it's on you. And I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to leave about an inch. So I'm going to come over here, and I use my grid lines, so I know exactly where I want that. So I'm going to do my grid line here, and I'm going to do my grid line here. And so I kind of know that that's going to be fairly straight. It'll be a little off, but that's okay. In fact, I could see that it is off. So I'm gonna peel it up just a little bit. But truthfully, it does not matter too much because, there we go. It doesn't matter too much because we're gonna stamp over it as well. So I'm going to start with my lightest color here, and this is the Balmy Blue. And I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to stick that in there. And I just have it like an extra piece of paper here. We're going to, yes. So we're going to start off the side. We're just going to go about 1/3 of the way down. We did this in my class for July, which was this past Saturday. It's the last Saturday of every month. And I go about 1/3 of the way down and then a little bit more because we're going to blend into that next color. We're going to kind of make it ombre effect there. So usually when I do that, I get ink all over me. So the next one I'm going to do is the Tahitian Tide. And I'm just going to get as much of that other blue off as I can. Okay. And then we're going to, again, start off. We're going to kind of go up a little bit into that other blue. And down a little bit into where this next color is going to be. And you're kind of like, I can barely see anything, nothing's really happening. You'll be able to see more when I remove this. You're going to be, wow, that did make a big difference. All right, so we've got that. And again, don't worry about any splotches or anything like that. It's just giving character. So, ooh, look at that bright blue. And we're going to start down here and we're going to go up into that other color. And you don't need much of it because it is very, very bright. And then I think I'm going to come over and add a little bit more of the balmy blue because we started out light. And that's what you want to do. You want to start out light because you can always add more, but you can't really take away. So there we go. And I just did that just because it's a light color and it's going to blend that all in. And then when we remove it, you're really going to see some beauty there. I also have my Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're going to go ahead and remove these. Making sure you don't really touch any of the ink anywhere because you don't want it on the white parts if you can stay away from that. So all of the stuff that I'm showing you is Stampin' Up. So if you wanted to get any, I'll put a link in the description, or you can always go to beautyandthestamper.com and grab, push the button there that says Shop Stampin' Up. So I'm just taking this off. It doesn't leave any residue or anything like that. But look at these great lines we got. And then look at that ombre effect. It's just very, very pretty. So with that, now we're going to get our stamps. We're going to get that Petal Park stamp out. And the first one I want to do is that Love You Lots, because that's going to set the ground of where I need to put the flowers. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go straight across that blue as well. And we're going to go right here with Love You Lots. And it just looks so pretty with that blue and the white. And now we're getting out that, and we could kind of put the flowers around. So I'm seeing where that L is, so I know I could go right here on the flowers, and that's our first set of flowers there. And then I want some flowers on the bottom here. I'm going to kind of go a little bit of a different way here, like that. And then we're going to do another set of flowers just right here. just like that, and it's so pretty. And we're not done yet. I'm gonna get out a scrap piece of paper here, and we're gonna do one more set of flowers. Now, when I do this, I'm gonna look to see where that little flower is, and it's on the top. So that way I could just sit this right down here. And when I punch these out, I know that that top flower will be good. So I wanted to go with the balmy blue since that's what my base is going to be. So I got my blends out. We're going to start with the light balmy blue, and we're going to, well, that one's not working real well. I always want, oh, I'm telling you. I am always, this one's almost dead. I've had it for so long, but I'm just still going to put a little bit on here. Well, that didn't work. That's okay. I'm going to go with the Stampin' Right marker, and we can take care of that. No worries. And I'm going to do all the Stampin' Right markers in that balmy blue. And you don't need to worry about it being perfect. You just kind of try and stay within the lines. I don't have my glasses on, so that's why, probably why I'm like, don't worry about it being perfect. I can't even see if it's perfect or not because I don't have my glasses on. I was looking around to see if I have an extra pair of like reading glasses or something laying around. I don't see any, but I sure as heck have a pair of sunglasses, which I do not need in here. But, you know, at least I have a pair. Always prepared for the sun. Speaking of the sun, I know everybody's kind of heard about everything that's going on in Phoenix with the heat, but living here, I think you guys are hearing much worse than what we have. So I'm going to then go with this deeper color, the Azure Afternoon. I'm going to go with this side. And I'm just going to kind of highlight those darker to bring that blue in and just add some real pretty there. And you don't have to follow the lines. You could just put your own little lines if you want to. I'm just kind of following where they would be. Just like that. And then I'm going to go with that Tranquil Tide, and we'll color these in. So we're getting all those colors, but truthfully, we're going to end up mixing this up a little bit because I'm going to use some gems, of course. But I do still want to color these parts in, give it a little bit of different color here. And I know I'm going to be covering some of these up, but I don't know which ones yet. So I'm just waiting. Just like that. And that is so pretty. And you do not have to do 2 layers like I'm doing. You can do just 1 layer if you'd like. So we've got that done. We've got this guy done. And now we can punch this out. Line those up. And you know, I did not add, we can add that right now. I'm going to put these to the side. And I didn't add any leaves. Let's add some leaves real quick. And you'll see these leaves are just gonna really be like, oh yeah, it needed leaves for sure. I think that's kind of all we need, but I'm just going to put a little bit of one coming up here. Just like that. It looks pretty. All right, now we can put everything together. So we're going to take our base. I'm going to use my Stampin' seal, just 3 of them right across. I'm going to line those corners up, make sure they're all kind of about the same. And if you get those tops the same and you cut everything correctly, it should give a nice border. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and grab my dimensionals. And for my big one, I'm going to use a large dimensional here. And I think we're just going to see the way these match up. We'll cover that one up. And I'll use my smaller dimensionals here for the smaller one. I think for the smaller one, I might go right down here. And then I'll also use a small one for the middle size. And this one, we'll put it right here. Then I'm going to get out my take your pick tool, twist it to get some of that putty coming out, and then we'll add a large right here. We'll do a medium right there, and then we'll do a small one right down here. And my goodness, look how cute that came out. We did these in my online class, like I said. The one we did on that, we chose the yellow or crushed curry. And so it came out very cute. We ended up going with some dots on those. But look at how pretty these cards are. 2 different colors, still beautiful, and you can choose whatever color you'd like. I hope you like this. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. Again, if you want to order anything here, go to beautyandthestamper.com, and I will talk to you later. Bye!